Why, hello there. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and if not, I hope this makes your day just a little bit better. This is Novena Diabolos. Um, I have nothing else to say. If you're new here, I hope you consider hitting the subscribe button and commenting maybe something nice. And I don't know. Just being sweet. And hitting the thumbs up. I forgot the thumbs up. If you already been here before, welcome back. I hope you're having a good day. There's still time left. Who should I visit? So I had in my head that I would go and visit Nari. I think we've visited Hana. Yep. We visit Rin. Sumi now, even though Sumi is barely anything. And Mina. So I just feel like it would be good to visit Nari. Like, why not? Go. Yes, I want to visit Nari. I'm saying it. Okay? I should visit Nari. Can I use I don't remember the games I can use the space bar with, and what games I can't, because in Danganronpa, if you hit the space bar, it turns on the auto read thing, and I don't want that on. As I was told, Nari was in the forest nearby. Blah, I'm already messing up. The forest is actually quite large, so finding Nari around here requires some legwork. It would be easy to simply shout her name and call out to her, but that sounds like the perfect recipe for an uncomfortable misunderstanding. After all, I'm really, really afraid. I was told Nari may not actually be a real human. And then, with a sneeze, I'm good. It went away so quickly. My sinus are acting up. It's springtime, so springtime brings on allergies. And then there's those grisly murders. I think it's only natural for me to be a little on edge. All I can do is aimlessly walk around. The longer I do, the more nervous I get. Oh, hey, Miss Nari Lee. Oh, she's so cute. And the music scared me a little bit. I successfully managed to find Nari. She appears to have fallen asleep. There's a book that she must have been reading before dozing off. Oh, look at her. Look at her open her eyes. So cute. She looks younger, but I do believe he said that she looks older to him. So maybe in Korea, she has like a look about her that might feel older, because we don't know much about her at all. Oh. Nari slowly opens her eyes and looks at me, then carefully gets up and greets me after the confusion starts to fade. Hello there. She's so adorable. Look how cute she is. I can't. She's too cute. So again, like I said, maybe she has a look about her that makes her seem much older, because to me she looks like maybe like a third year high schooler. Junsun Park, was it? That's right. I was out on a stroll. What are you doing out here, Miss Lee? I feel a little bad about waking her up, but I decided to ask anyway. I was just resting. Resting? Really? I take a careful look at Nari, still standing quite a fair distance away from her. I'm really doing my best to focus, and I can't, for the life of me, excuse me, I'm finna sneeze again, see anything that was implied that she's not human. Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, I guess the red eyes, sir, that would throw it off a little bit. Come, sit for a moment. It's a little hard, but... Nari points to the large stone with a smooth surface. Yeah, sure. I crouch down and take a seat. Nari walks over and sits down next to me. Is there something wrong? Why? Your expression. It looks dark and troubled. Her calm, caring, yet restrained voice instantly makes me feel like I'm in a counseling session. I look straight at Nari for a moment before turning my head away. It's just, I'm actually pretty busy, but I'm forced to stay here. I guess I'm a little impatient. It sounds like you've been under a lot of stress lately. Yeah, that's right. Interviews to conduct, information to collect. But didn't you say you were going to take a break the last time we met? I feel a little intimidated and look at Nari. Her face is still as calm and warm. Yeah, that's right. But I heard the fog actually going to last a while longer than expected. Is that so? I thought it was going to clear soon. Anyways, I think that uncertainty... I'm gonna sneeze. That uncertainty was... Uncertainty has got me a little on edge. I'm just gonna sneeze, and it's hard to read when I feel like I have to sneeze. I'm sorry. I know I'm being nervous. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm so sorry. Deep breath. We're good. I know being nervous doesn't change anything, but I understand. It's because it's something that didn't work out the way you wanted it to, right? That sounds about right, Miss Lee. There's a lot of work to be done. Things I would want to deal with quickly, yet there's so much that I simply can't do right now, try as I might. In my mind, I know exactly what to do. Staying calm and patient, wait it out, and do whatever I can for now, while I have the time. It's difficult. It's difficult. Excuse me, I skipped the but it's. But it's difficult. A lot easier said than done. What a strange feeling. Even though I'm deceiving Nari and hiding my truth from her, I feel like I'm letting her in on my actual genuine feelings little by little. Upon realizing that, I stopped talking. According to what the witness told me, Nari Lee can potentially be a succubus, a monster capable of toying with the emotions of humans. Oh, goodness gracious. If the succubus really had the ability, how do I know when I'm being manipulated to let my guard down at this very moment? That is very, very, very true, because she could just be playing the innocent role to get us to let our guard down, and then, snap, and that's our life right there. I understand. It truly sounds difficult. Nari speaks with a slight frown on her face. Seeing her, I'm gonna sneeze. Seeing her so worried about me feels the same strange sensation as earlier. Nari is really taking all of my worries seriously and seems to deeply empathize with me. She seems concerned, yet doesn't try to come up with a solution. She also doesn't attempt to make me reveal further information. Now that could be her trying to let you vent out your feelings and stuff, but also manipulate you, like you said. So we're gonna keep our guard up with this one, because I feel like this getting Nari Lee to open up is going to be a lot more harder than anyone on this list. And you would think that Rin would be the hardest one, but no, I really feel like it's going to be Nari Lee. Would a monster out to get me really display such an attitude? I don't think constant paranoia is going to get me anywhere. I should think about my whole approach. Time to reduce the boundaries and rid myself of the thought that Nari could be a monster. Time to be less paranoid and alert and find a new topic to talk about. What would be a natural way to guide the conversation into another direction? At last, Nari's book catch my eye. Do you like reading, Miss Lee? Oh. Nari looks at the book, then blushes a little and puts it in her bag. She must feel a little embarrassed about having fallen asleep while reading. Aw, you have to be embarrassed. I fell asleep reading a really good book, and it wasn't like it was boring. I just got so comfortable that it just knocked me out. What book is it? It looks like a slightly older one. It's called Starfish and Rainbow Beads by Gyung Sung Shim. It's from 1979. Again, respectfully correct me about the names that I am butchering, but I am terrible with names, so I do apologize. This is the first time I've ever heard of that book. Oh God. Please don't be like some creepy monsters book like when we played Doki Doki Literature and she was telling us about this book that really had a dark and evil hidden message in it. You probably don't know it. That's true, Ashley. I'm not that big of a reader. Even most avid book readers haven't heard of this one. It's something that the author wrote for his students. It's not widely known, and very few people remember it. Wow, really? However, I imagine the students who read this must be very excited about it. It's an interesting, fun story. I'm sure those who read it long ago still have fond memories about it. Whether it's simply temporarily fun or lifelong lasting impressions. Either way, it's a fantastic read. I'm out of my element. Perhaps it would be smart to change the subject again. Oh no. He could have, there were so many questions he could have asked, like, what is the plot about? How does the book end? If you don't plan on reading it, if you don't mind minor spoilers, just talk about anything. You're just going to be like, oh God, I'm out of my element. Let me, trees. Oh, okay, I see. By the way, I've been meaning to tell you, it's dangerous to be out here on your own all alone like this. Dangerous? Really? Yes. There's actually a potential serial killer on the loose around here. You're unaware, Miss Lee? I feel like he's touching in a territory that's gonna push it towards, how do you know? Type of thing. Don't ruin this, June. No. That news is news to me. You don't seem all too surprised. No, I'm really surprised, actually. Tell me, is that another thing adding to the nervousness and stress? Nari is still worried about me despite me having told her that there's a murderer out and about. I'm telling you, you're touching on dangerous territory. We need to switch the subject again. No matter how I look at it, that's not a normal reaction. Is she simply too kind-hearted? Or just completely unaware of how real the danger is? Yeah, well, it's definitely another factor. Given your job, are you planning on digging deeper into this case? Well, that's... In your opinion, Miss Lee, do you think getting involved is too reckless? If you're talking about coverage, I'm not sure. I don't even know what happened or what is it all about. I guess that's true. Still, I wish you all the best. Huh? I wish you all the best. What did she mean like me and the townsfolk or me and the other girls? Like what do you mean? I smile a little without even realizing. Knowing that there's someone cheering me on out here is a terrible place. In this terrible place, I cannot read today. Rewind. Knowing that there's someone cheering me on out here in this terrible place is really comforting feeling. With a calm mind, I turn my head and look at the ground, around the ground. Jesus, look at the ground. I'm so sorry, you guys. If you're here for perfection, you're on the wrong page. I'm sorry. We both just stay silent for a while. The sense of tranquility and silence Makes me feel a little sleepy. I turn my head with a rather blank expression on my face. Look at that pretty flower. Oh, it's so pretty. I stop and stare as soon as my gaze met a single blooming flower. It's a strange looking purple flower. Amidst this deadly forest, while most of the flowers have long lost their colors and look like they're giving up on trying to stay alive, this one looks even more impressive. It's like a single splash of bright, beautiful ink on a black and white photo. A flower like that in November? I mutter something without even noticing. Nari hears me and look at the flower as well. Excuse me. Purple mint, I think. Mint? Yes. This kind of flower usually blooms until this time of year. Nari approaches the flower, squats down and looks at it. She looks like a lot of things are suddenly going through her mind. I kneel down next to her and look at the flower as well. Okay. So hopefully, this flower isn't some symbol of murder. That flower. Oh, that flower. Do you know its nickname? Nickname? I'm afraid not, Miss Lee. Its meaning is something like the last cent? Is that so? I take another look at the flower. Seeing this single flower struggling to stay alive during winter makes me feel sentimental. Looking at the flower, I feel it's amazing that something can still bloom here. I see some of my own It's amazing that it blooms. It's so cold. I know. Even though all of its friends and family are gone already, there's a strange mix of aggression and deep sadness in Nari's voice. She doesn't seem to admire this flower's vitality nearly as much as me. Nor is she fascinated by its blooming in these temperatures. Maybe because she is actually a monster. I feel like a foolish student unable to grasp something, while Nari keeps looking at the flower. Looks like it hasn't given up yet. Guess it's trying to squeeze out all the energy it has left. Shall we? Nari smiles a little at the physiologic statement. She's thinking that she's just like, oh God, he doesn't know what he's talking about. About the life of the plant, and stands up. I get up as well, and we start slowly walking through the forest. As we walk through the forest without saying anything, I notice Nari's strangely glum expression. For a moment, I think I may have said something wrong, but I can't think of anything. Winter is inevitable. Huh? Just because it's blooming doesn't mean winter won't come. So what's the use in hanging in there and staying there all alone? That. Maybe I touched on a subject I shouldn't have. I scratched my head and looked away. Then what follows is awkward silence. Oh, that's right. Seeing that flower reminded me of something. Yeah? A while ago I read a book called The Name of the Rose. Blah, I almost bit my tongue saying name. It's an awkward attempt of a conversation, but then again, who am I to talk? Okay. Oh, I know that one. It's interesting. I try to be as nice as possibly can while talking about something I have no clue about. Then why would you lie to her? He's straight up trying his hardest to deceive her, and I don't think it's gonna work. I've had a few conversations with Nari already now. As I had already assumed, she's older than me. Excuse me, Miss Lee. Yes? Could we maybe talk a little more leisurely? You're older than me, but it's a little uncomfortable talking like this. You're being really respectful to me. Do I look so old that me being respectful towards you makes you uncomfortable? No, of course not. It never meant it like that. Oh boy. I'm just kidding. Just kidding? I'm still sweating a little from the being nervous. She really played me like a fool. Anyways, isn't it a little too early to talk more leisurely all of a sudden? No, it's perfectly fine by me. That is, as long as you're comfortable with it. In that case, I guess it's okay with me as well, Jun-sung. Nari, Gnarly, I called her Gnarly. Nari blushes as she addresses me a lot more comfortable than before. Looks like it's more than a little awkward for her. It feels really good to talk to someone at a more friendly level. It's been a while. Yes, I like the sound of that. Yes. It's a little unusual, to be honest. I guess you can drop Miss now as well. Nari's really embarrassed. I can't help but laugh. And the mood is already a lot lighter than before. Even after having come to an agreement, Nari's attitude remained the exact same, though she may look indifferent. She really listened closely to everything I said and is both considerate and respectful. Having previously worked with a lone wolf attitude during my job, the exact opposite of a teamwork, it is really welcome change to have someone who listens so openly. I barely managed to get an interview. Getting those is one of the hardest parts of my job. Many things in life are hard, like getting your hair to look just right in the morning as a woman. Haha. She's adorable. That little face is adorable. Though sometimes she says something really strange things and just laugh at them. Oh my, the time. Speaking with Nari has made me lose track of time. I'm surprised at how much time has passed. And at the same time, I feel sorry that this conversation is coming to an end. I think I have to go now. Of course. Your story won't cover itself on its own after all. Nari, say Nari. Do you come to the forest often? Oh yes, I spend most of my days here actually. Good to know. I'll be back. So we know we can find Nari right here in the forest. That's good. Take care. I'll see you again soon. Yes. Take care too, Jun-sung. I waved my hand and started walking out of the forest. After a little while, I turned around and looked back. Of course, I can no longer see Nari. Did I really expect her to still stand there waving at me? So, here's my thought. Personally, I don't feel like he should be getting too close, but it sounds like he's liking her more than any of the other girls. I keep walking and head to my next destination. All right. I think I'm going to stop it right there. I know, I'm a terrible person. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. If you are new here, I hope you consider subscribing. I will see all you guys in the next video. I'm sorry for all the mess ups. My sinus are bothering me, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging today. So, bye.